So, I thought this would be a fun video since it is the most wonderful time of the year. I thought it'd be kind of a fun video, and I've seen other videos like this before. I was like, what the hell, I'll do my own. And that is characters I'd love to see in Dead by Daylight. You know, playable horror movie characters I would love to see in Dead by Daylight. Now, the last two we had were, for the Survivor side, we had Ash, and on the slasher side, we recently got Ghostface. So yeah, I would say, and it's not the first time we have Freddy, we've had the pig from Saw, we've had Leatherface, we've had Michael. So there's a good array, and sadly, if you're wondering, will I put Jason in this list? Probably not because of the legal tie-up and the fact that he has his own game. So yeah, I don't see Jason in Dead by Daylight anytime soon. But just because we don't have Jason in the game doesn't mean that there is there. And also, you know, you may be thinking, well, they have Leatherface, Michael, and the pig from Jigsaw. Who else could they get? It's more like who couldn't they get at this point? Anyway, so anyway, I thought it'd be kind of fun to talk about the other characters and monsters and slashers they could put in Dead by Daylight. So, starting off, yes, Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead would be so cool. Just have this big monster coming after the survivors, and could you imagine like the damage he could do? I imagine he'd be like a tank kind of character. Pumpkinhead is probably by far one of the largest slasher/monsters in the horror genre. I think he could do a lot of damage. I think it'd be kind of fun to do like a teleport gig, because he always seemed to have that ability to, you know, appear just like Jason did. I just think Pumpkinhead would be a lot of fun. Like, you could have him climb up trees or stuff like that. He was quite the climber, so I think one of the abilities you could have is have him climb things and jump down on people, on survivors. I think that'd be pretty neat. Next up, we have Candyman. The Candyman would be an interesting one. You may be thinking there's no way they could get Candyman because Tony Todd's likeness. Well, in fairness, they did get the likeness for Bruce Campbell, so Tony Todd, I would imagine, is not as very expensive to get his likeness. At least I don't think so. I think it would be kind of fun to have the Candyman in there. Just to, you could do stuff with the bees. You could, again, have like a mirror, like him teleporting through mirrors or something like that. And again, like I think I think he's a strong possibility. Another one I could see in here, and this is a deep cut for horror. I think one of the slashers that should be in Dead by Daylight is Harry Warden / Axel Palmer from My Bloody Valentine. My Bloody Valentine is such an underrated slasher movie, it would be so fucking cool to see it in here. In fact, the landscape could be a mining colony, a mining facility, or in the mines. That would be so cool, to have Axel in here, walking around in the mines, and using that pickaxe. Oh my god. If you've never seen My Bloody Valentine, I say give it a look. You can find it, I think, on Amazon Prime and Hulu, but that's kind of the edited cut. If you really want to see a good time with My Bloody Valentine, go check out the uncut edition, and I'm not talking about that horrendous remake, that My Bloody Valentine 3D remake with Jensen Ackles. Oh, I feel so bad for Jensen. Anyway, so yeah, Harry Warden / Axel Palmer, because it was a dual, it's a whole thing, I don't want to go into it, but yeah, the miner, let's just call him the miner in here. Shit, I lost my train of thought. So I guess the next one, and this would be interesting on the Survivor side, is Herbert West. Herbert West, and you may be thinking, Herbert West as a Survivor character? That's weird. Well, the reason I say Survivor is because he's not really a villain. He's more anti-hero, really. He was never really, like, malicious towards anyone, except for anyone who got in his way. So really, I think he would be on the Survivor side. And again, Jeffrey Combs, I think his likeness would be easy to get, and you could have him do the voice. Now, I think for abilities, it would be really cool to have him, like, whenever a teammate is down, he can reanimate them and give them extra life and take on extra damage. They could even become, like, zombie creatures he can reanimate. He would be like a medic character, in a way. That's how I kind of imagine Herbert. At least that's how I do it. So the next one would be Pinhead. Pinhead, oh my god. Pinhead would be terrifying. And I've got a strong feeling that if they announce another slasher for Dead by Daylight, another guest character for the slashers, I would say it's probably going to be Pinhead, because it makes sense, because he's another major slasher in the genre. So I think that's I think that's the possible one. I just imagine what he could do, like maybe reach out with chains and damage you with the hook chains, just throw it out, like, not like Scorpion, but summon them. Maybe even summon some of the other Cenobites to help him hunt down survivors, or at least track them. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so scatterbrained right now. I apologize. I am so scatterbrained right now. I guess like the other ones I'd like to see. I think another one would be a lot of fun. Would be the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. Oh my god, the Creeper. You could use just a vast array of weaponry, like, again, the throwing stars, the axe that can return to you, flight, and you could track people through smelling their fear. Yeah, he already has, like, a tracking ability. It'd be so easy to have a tracking ability, because he already has that smelling fear, so that's how you could use your tracking mechanism to smell people's fear, and track nearby survivors. I think that would be really cool, a really cool playable concept. Hopefully, they take that into consideration. I mean, yeah, Jeepers Creepers 3 was not all that great, but still, I'd say give the Creeper something to do, because God knows we're probably not going to get Jeepers Creepers 4. So, moving on from that would be the Djinn from Wishmaster. I think you could get the voice actor. I think you could get the actor who played him, and you don't need to get his character likeness because he was under so much makeup. The Djinn would be a lot of fun. Great teleporting abilities, shape-shifting. I don't know how you could incorporate the wishing, though. I don't know how you could incorporate the wishing, but I'm pretty sure the guys at Dead by Daylight could probably incorporate it in some capacity. I would say... I thought I had an idea for the wishing ability, but I lost it. So final one. So I guess final one I'll talk about, because there's so many slashers and I could go on and on and on. Would probably be Angela from Sleepaway Camp. Angela would be a fun one. Another deep cut. Get it? Deep cut. I'll see myself out. But another great, yet underrated slasher film and slasher character. You can even use the camp as the area to run around in and run from Angela. Weapons, probably like a knife, the typical knife, or at least a curling iron. And again, I don't think it'd be that hard to get the actress's likeness. I know there's a whole other thing with Angela, but it's an actress for the most part. So the actress who played Angela, you could easily get her to sign off on getting her likeness, and even probably do the voice of the character. Maybe that would be kind of cool. So Angela from Sleepaway Camp is my final pick, but trust me, there are so many other slashers that are out there. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to play with a few underrated ones and a few cult favorites, and throw in a survivor. Yeah. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what slashers or monsters or whatever would you like to see in Dead by Daylight? Just comment below, let me know. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you talk about like Leprechaun or Chucky? I think they're a little too short to play, to play as, because you got to carry those victims. But whatever. So yeah, once again, just comment below, let me know. And I hope you all enjoyed this. And I will see you guys later.